Wow, what an inspiring talk. Let me bring the speakers right to the stage. Hi, Eduardo. Hi, Johana. How are
Hi.
you doing?
Like always, we are together in the same street, in the same Instagram.
Where are you joining us from?
um, I am
We are well
from Madrid, Spain.
in this moment,
In this moment,
and
we
I
are
am
in,
from Colombia, and Edu is from Spain. But now we are in Madrid.
Nice, very nice. I don't know if you were monitoring the chat, but there are so many positive messages. Everyone is really impressed, and some people are discovering you on Instagram, and everyone's looking at your amazing work. And someone even suggested that you should turn this into a book, and I totally agree. So there are already a couple of questions that are in, so we'll start asking them. For everyone now, so for the audience watching from home, please feel free to ask questions in the chat so that they can be answered live. First question. Since you said we can do intimate, I think it's getting there, right, with the first one. Are there any topics that are too close to comfort to visualize for you as a couple?
Well, I think we don't have a prefer or comfort. I want to talk about any topic about our couple. We don't have trouble.
I suggesting to talk about sex, but sex is complicated in Instagram. No, the rules, the privacy, and we are comfortable with any topics that the relationships, not only our vision like a couple, no, our vision like a person, no, who connects with your dog, with your elements. It's like a humanity vision, no.
Yeah, actually, I really want to talk about anything or topics about the trouble or the uncomfortable things. We prefer that because
Yes.
that connect, that is feel you, that is really close to other couples. And couples is like a image of couples. I
Yeah, we thank you for your work because it does help other couples and also make us laugh when we look at them. The second question is a little related. So let's see if we want to add anything to this. So you said that at least at the beginning, your project was therapeutic for you. Is there a data visualization that you decided not to share because it was too personal? So you mentioned one example, but maybe there's something else you would like to add.
No, really no. I think we try to search insights to connect, but we don't have a really problem. We talk about sex,
Yes, no problem.
detail, but do you think that we have some?
No, we try to catch some topics about the broadcasting, the news, and the temporally, no, like Halloween, Christmas. That there are a lot of insights there, no, the relation with your family in these spaces, no, the Christmas dinner. A lot of people hate the Christmas dinner with the family, and other people love, and this is a contradiction is beautiful because we are humans, no. And we need we saw our topics to generate a conversation and try to respond different answers, no, and create news.
Yeah, that thing is the thing. Maybe to homework, like
Yeah.
wash the dish.
Yes.
That was funny, that topic, because when we start to count it, we are more animated to I wish the dish, or I.
It's convert a game because you don't show in the social media with the words, no, with you do anything, or you are the worst, or you lose, no, and now it's very therapeutical for us because we changed a lot of things making database.
Okay. So, how do you manage any artistic disagreements in your project since you're both creative directors?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that is
It's a good question.
we are arguing all the time.
Yes, we are arguing.
Everybody is
Eh,
crazy about, I want to do this, and I say no.
no.
Try
Normally,
to,
I lose.
but I try to
To make a
equalize with the numbers. That was the important of the numbers, because I counted. These times you do it, and these times I did. You
yes.
know,
I see.
and
We also count the decision, no, to make an equality
equality.
decisions because we have a different visions about our works, obviously, and arguing a lot. O sea,
It's
Hmm.
normal.
it's normal. We try to manage.
Even with your work all the time with your couple, I think
Yes.
arguing is so normal. You have to try to, listen or
Listen patience and find the best way to the data, no, the data is the boss, no, is the make the decision, and obviously you have a subjective vision of the work.
Yes, the data is the boss. So, given all your creativity and all the arguments, how long does a typical project last?
1 year.
Yes, coupling data, the Instagram feed is like a 1 year project, but
Mhm.
depends. Obviously, the clients, obviously the temporary, because data Christmas, for example, we develop in 1 month.
In 1 month.
So because the clients, the needs of the market is very short to
Mhm.
produce, but coupling data like an Instagram is for us. I don't have time and schedules and something like this.
All right. There are a lot of positive comments on the Christmas chocolate project because I think, like me, a lot of people love chocolate, so we loved seeing the project as well. And someone in the audience is wondering how was this received by the clients and those who received the gifts that you showed us?
It was
Uh,
really nice, actually. The people tell us thank you. That's a really different gift, and this is talk about your enterprise, and that was really nice.
Yes, and we have more projects about this project and these types of works, no, because it's
Change.
different. It's a very surprising to open the box and you are chocolates are data. I don't understand at the first time, no, but if you can eat and you can learn, you they wow, this is wonderful and have a very positive receipt about the clients and post there are a lot of comments,
The people
positive
was
comments.
really
Yes,
surprised.
yes.
Because nobody they do that.
Yes,
We are crazy,
the
actually.
process was complicated to make
And
the same
the production
the
was really
production was
difficult
difficult.
because we had a good
Hmm.
chocolate, a really good box. The box was really difficult. Find
The
the
model and also the temperature because you need to freeze the
the chocolate,
chocolate
because
because if there are a lot of hot you can disappear and make a horrible and this is complicated productions.
yeah.
Hmm. So is the chocolate project the one that took the longest time to create, or is there another one that maybe comes close?
We
I,
have a lot of projects.
yes.
So the reason I'm
not,
Now.
not
asking, sorry, let me ask the follow-up question on that. Someone is asking you to walk them through the process of saying, okay, so we tried this, then it didn't work. We tried these objects in this setting, and how long it took in general. I think the timing question is always very, very important in database. So the audience is also curious.
Okay. No, it depends. It depends. Now we are working in a 2 years project because it's very, very, very complicated. It's about data, and soon we can launch this because it's very political and changing action. But I think that the data is who
The driver.
is the driver and mark the time that you spend developing this. Because if you can create an sculpture, you need to know the time to create this sculpture, no? Like chocolate, or now with the teas, we have a productions timings that are more expansive than like a norm a visual database, no? Because you need to develop another things.
Okay, thank you for that. There are many, many questions coming in, so let's try and cover a few more. Next person who has the question says that what I love a lot in your work, so on Instagram, is that you succeed in talking about a couple with a she and he perspective, but without falling into gender stereotypes. Is this something you think a lot about? Have you already had an idea but decided not to publish it because it would have fueled gender stereotypes or misogynistic ideas?
Yes, a very good question, and
really
we
nice question.
we have comments about this.
We try
Hater
to do
comments.
We try to do it open to other couples. These like these graphics, but in Instagram we understand that a lot types of couples, and
Yes.
it's really difficult. Try to keep inside us. And
Now and the future, we can open the terminology about gender, because we have no genders here, it's not matter. But the Instagram have a subjective perspective, like perspective. Sorry, a complicated word. Because it's our couple, not the other couples, and we have this gender. But if we make something to open, obviously we can change the topic about the gender, no?
Yeah, and when you are making the post we thought about, because maybe in homework you Edu is more, they like more that job, and I cook, and that is not a gender or bad thing. We wanna try to discover us and try to apart the gender things to discover the real happen in our couple.
Yeah, this is the reason we don't show in any photo about us, because we can connect with everyone, because it's not our ego, no, it's our story, but fine to connect with other.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So how do you manage that balance between people knowing about your relationship while you still keep it anonymous on Instagram?
Yeah, I think it's really weird because it's other life, and we have to a couple, and we are doing our stuff, but we don't think a lot about. Just try to keep our life apart, and we are really from we are talk in Spanish. Then we it's really different. We really apart about this Instagram. It's other word. It's like a one form expression.
Yes, couple in nada is like a alter ego, no? It's not the same. They have a different personality, but our lives is apart, no? Because if not, we are so, very crazy,
Right,
no? But you adapt another opinion. So when you are in social media, you need to make a shield, because you can find everything, no? The positive and the negative side. and you be conscious about this because the social media works there.
But
Yeah.
actually, we try, but we don't get it because our friends knows the page, knows the Instagram, and they love that. They connect with a lot at with the inside of the couples. Then it's nice.
But
We really don't had a hard word to say no. Please don't say us.
yeah.
You know.
And another thing, the database community are very friendly. I will
I
make
love the
I
community.
love
They
this
are
community
really
because no so much egos, no bad comments. It's always to make better, and we love this because
we love
Hmm.
them because they are so nice
yes.
with us. Mhm.
Yes, we're all about the database community here, right?
Yes.
We we do have 3 minutes. Let's maybe try and do 2 questions. Let's see if we can make it. So building on what you sort of already mentioned, someone in the chat from who's also coming from the Latin culture, like the two of you, is wondering if you had if there was a moment where you had to renounce to talk about a certain topic because it wasn't very relatable for the rest of the world for cultural reasons. Because as you said, in the Latin culture, you may be a bit more open, but since your Instagram covers probably a very large audience with your few thousand followers, um, you probably try to target them all. So cultural reasons, anything in particular you would like to mention about it?
Hmm. No, we don't have to leave nothing. Actually, we don't thought about that. It's like all is so natural. We actually try to keep inside of us of work. We we actually understand that we are a couple of different countries. The this is no because we are so different and is try to show the people that different things
Yes.
and and we living in a lot of countries actually Costa Rica, España, Colombia. Then we try to
To take apart
understand
because
or I don't know what you gonna
no,
say.
we take apart this because we make it globally, no? Because
Then
we try to find a globally insights because if we choose a cultural insights, there are some complicated and this is more exclusive, no? For people who understand, and we try to open all the work and who connects with the work.
Okay, we have 1 minute left. I have one last question for you. Where did you search for data for the menstruation tea project, and were you collaborating with any researchers for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, was an idea for our last job. We actually are
Advertising.
advertising. We work in advertising, and we try to do something different for the woman knows her because I have this problem. I say I don't know me because I don't know how which part of my body changes or I don't know. I have a lot of apps in my phone to show me what is my period stage, but I really don't know what happened with my body. You know, or in my body it happens so different things that other women's. Then that area comes because I want to know or a tester for what happened in my body when it's my first period. Then we try to do some calendar with these to help you to try and show you what happened in a study of bodies, you know, or the standard of happens to all women to you um learn to if your body is different or your body is same to the other or what happened with your body. that is how the idea comes to us.
The objective, and now we are working with different partners to make it bigger, because there are problems focusly in all the world, but especially Latin America, because there are a lot of problems, with it's another culture, very complicated, and we try to expand across the continent, and we find a partner like a UN and different medical or healthcare devices that support the idea to make it bigger.
Yes. But was really,
in our
really
process,
nice idea. Eduardo was with me all the time. They support to
yes,
me because
I learn about, but
we
I
talk
don't
about
Yeah.
themes too.
is to put on the table the talk about the very.
But it was a really nice experience to me, and Eduardo too.
And one of the objectives on our work is to create ideas, and then we try to find partners or the development. First is the idea. Find if you have a good idea, try to sell. Don't worry. Try, and you can find it. No, this is our philosophy, that we can't do these crazy ideas, no, because it's
And
not
try to search help.
help
To-
with communities, with partners, and something like this.
All right. Well, thank you so much for all of the insights. We do have to move to the next talk, but there are quite a few questions and still notes in the talk document. So I do encourage you to check those out and enjoy the rest of the conference. Thanks so much for coming on stage. It was really
Thank
nice chatting with
you.
you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.